first look inside the immigration facility in our very own backyard.
That is now part of a political firestorm. Good evening, everyone. I'm Don Guevara.
And I'm Natasha Paloma. We have team coverage for you tonight along the U.S.-Mexico border. We begin with News Channel 9's Daniel Marin in Tornillo.
And this is about as close as we can get to that so-called tent city housing the immigrant children here at the Tornillo Guadalupe port of entry. But as you mentioned, this evening we do have a look inside.
This is not okay.
A day after demonstrators marched to the Tornillo tent city,
We are children.
Pictures from within the makeshift immigration detention facility released by the Department of Health and Human Services. Congressman Will Hurd, who represents the Tornillo area, says it's mostly teen boys being held here, boys who came to the U.S. alone, untouched by that controversial policy separating families, but still very much on their own. The photos show a dining hall with folding chairs, a medical unit, outside soccer fields, and bunk beds, 20 boys per tent. The images, however, are in noticeable contrast to the other immigration facilities we saw over the weekend, some with dorm-like sleeping quarters and children watching movies. Congressman Hurd says the boys in Tornillo are getting 3 meals a day and 2 snacks and appear to be doing well. But El Paso State Rep Cesar Blanco says
we could do better as a country.
Blanco has requested a tour of his own.
It's not a Republican issue and it's not a Democratic issue. It's a Americans' values issue. We've already seen the UN notify the United States that there are potential human rights violations. That's embarrassing.
And both State Rep Blanco and Congressman Hurd, Blanco, of course, is a Democrat, Hurd a Republican. They both say that they want more information from the federal government and they want more transparency. By the way, you can see those photos inside of the facility right now on our website. That's KTSM.com. Reporting live in Tornillo, Daniel Marin, News Channel 9.
All right, thank you, Daniel. 2 hours ago, Senator Ted Cruz announcing he will introduce emergency legislation to keep those immigrant families together. Cruz says this week he will introduce the Protect Kids and Parents Act, which looks to double the number of federal immigration judges, authorize new temporary shelters to keep families together, and provide for faster processing and review of asylum cases so that people can either be granted or denied asylum within just 14 days.